Hare Krishna, it is truly an excellent opportunity for learning and hearing under the guidance of our beloved Gurudev, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami. We are delighted to have a beloved Gurudev. So, on behalf of everyone, we welcome our Gurudev to kindly open our darkened eyes and please fill it with knowledge. We humbly welcome our assembled devotees to our seeing through the eyes of scriptures, Gyan Chakshu. Hare Krishna, Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, Sam Priya, Priya Sam Sundiri, and all the wonderful devotees present.
Hare Krishna. So, our first question for today's session is, if Krishna and Krishna consciousness is all attractive, then why some of us finds it difficult to develop taste for it?
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesa Sunya Bhardi Pastatya Sutari Gyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshulun Militam Jana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mano Bhishtam Savitam Jana Bhutale Sayom Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavancha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasute Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Brindavani Shwari Brisavana Sute Devi Punamami Hadi Priya Panchakal Patarubhyas Chakripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanavyo Vaishnavyo Namaha Glories to Sri Srila Prabhupada, glories to all our acharyas, glories to Srila Gurudev, our respectful obeisances, and always eternally at your lotus feet. If Krishna consciousness is all and all, is everything, and if Krishna is for everybody, He is the source of everything, He is our eternal Father, the supreme maintainer, the protector, or well-wisher. It is the only desirable thing, or the best of everything that we ever need in our life. So why is some of us attracted to Krishna? Everyone is attracted to Krishna. Everyone. There is nobody who is not attracted to Krishna. Even the demons are attracted to Krishna. Even the atheists, they are attracted to Krishna. Everyone. There's nobody who is not attracted to Krishna. How is that? How is it true that everyone is attracted to Krishna? First of all, Krishna is called Krishna. Krishna means he's all attractive. All attractive means everything is attracted to Krishna. Everything. He attracts the whole world. He attracts everyone, everything to him through his beauty, through his renunciation, through his power, through his knowledge. Everything about Krishna he's attractive, and everyone is attracted to him. You have not seen anyone in this material world, attracted by beautiful things. Either it's a woman or a man, or any other object. Beautiful. You have attractive cars, beautiful, serene nature, or beautiful park, or beautiful home, or beautiful objects. There's no one who is not attracted by the beauty. Who is that? That's Krishna. That is Krishna. There's no one who's not attracted to someone very, very powerful, someone very, very knowledgeable, very intelligent. He becomes attractive. Someone very wealthy becomes attractive. No one is not attracted by beauty, by opulence, money, wealth, properties, knowledge, intelligence, power, fame, renunciation. There is no one, no single entity in this world not attracted to beauty or to all these wonderful opulences. Everyone is attracted. Who is that? That is Krishna. Some of us, some, some people are attracted to mystic power and they are working very hard. Knowledge, they are working with, they are studying the scriptures seriously. What are they looking for? It is Krishna. It is Krishna. Some of us are not fortunate to realize that we are looking for Krishna indirectly. We're looking for Krishna through his opulences. We some people who do not believe in God, but they believe in Christian's property. They work very hard to deny God's existence. That knowledge is Krishna. It is Krishna and nothing else. It is Krishna. People don't believe God. When somebody say, oh God, who is that? It's Krishna. And people are looking for the kingdom of God, which is Christian's opulence. Without God, they want God, they want the kingdom of God without God. Because they want to replace himself with God. What is that? They want to be famous. They want to be famous. They want to be known. Who is that? Krishna. That is Krishna. So, my dear devotees, there is no one who is not attracted to Krishna. We are attracted to Krishna directly or indirectly. Those who are very, very, very fortunate, they openly show their attraction to Krishna by how the devotion they try to cultivate to Krishna, for Krishna. They love the attachment. They want to hear about Krishna. They want to serve Lord Krishna. They want to see Him. They want to associate with Him. So they study seriously about Him. They do a lot of austerity to get Him. They do so many things to get Him. Those are very fortunate in different ways, as a mystic, as a yogi, as a bhakta, even as politicians or academics or philosophers and scientists. Everyone is attracted to Krishna. So we don't see anyone who is not attracted to Krishna, not attracted by Krishna. It is ignorance to make someone think that why some people that have no attraction for Krishna. If one, if the sun is shining and once goes under a hole not to see the light, that does not mean that the light is not there. The sun will not disappear because someone enter a hole or one has gone under a tree so that the sunshine will not come there. The sun sign is there or the moon sign is there. It is we who refuse to see it due to our misfortune. It's not because Krishna knows it, because many people don't know. So therefore, Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, we should not become disturbed or discouraged because many people are not taken to Krishna consciousness. We should not become discouraged by that. We shouldn't. Why? Because people are going to take to Krishna consciousness according to our karma. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. Guru Krishna Prasad Bhaya Bhakta Lata Bija. When one becomes fortunate, great fortune, after Brahmanda Brahmite, wandering from planet to planet, species to species, country to country, state to state. Oh, one have the fortune of meeting a pure devotee of Krishna, then we'll start to appreciate Krishna directly. Otherwise, we'll be appreciating Krishna through his energies. Who is not attracted to money in this world? Who is not attracted to a beautiful, handsome boy, girl, car, a city, or office? Who is not attracted to a huge amount of money or education? Who is not attracted? Everyone is attracted. Every- Otherwise, why are we working so hard for science education? Because we're attracted to that we are looking for, and that is Krishna's energy. Does it make sense?
Yes, Gurudev, very wonderful. Thank you so much. So, our next question is, what are the tests that we actually have to face to become a pure devotee?
Hmm. What is the test we need to face to become a pure devotee? There are many. There are many tests. Many tests. We have to pass to become a pure devotee. Many. As we take to Krishna consciousness, we're going to face a lot of challenges. Challenges coming from our mind, challenges coming from our intelligence, challenges coming from our body, challenges coming from the environment, and challenges coming from other living entities. There are a lot of challenges. Challenges from the scripture itself, which we are studying. The doubt about, so many things. So they are unlimited challenges. Don't be frightened by saying that unlimited challenges. Without challenge, we cannot prove who we are, we cannot prove where we are, we cannot prove our faith in Guru and Krishna. So His Excellency Bhattacharya Maharaj, he said that when we are challenged, when we are confronted with temptations, that is the time to prove our faith in Guru and Krishna, to prove how much we have understood our, our scriptures. So that is the proof. That is the time to check. As Prabhupada said, everything we're doing will be tested. Everything we're doing, our education mantra we're chanting, our devotional activities, our reading the scriptures, everything will be tested. At the time of death, everything will be tested. And before death, it is always a constant test. For those who are making advancement, they have temptation every moment. For those who are not making advancement, there is no temptation as such. Maybe once a while and very small. Because you're not making advancement. What is the use of fighting for who is not your enemy? It's only when one want to escape material energy, Durga Devi, that she will exert her energy to check how serious are we in Krishna consciousness. And at the same time, to completely cleanse us completely from any unnecessary things. 100%. Because as Shri Vyasadeva said in Bhagavatam, Nirasta kuhakam, satyam param dhimahi, nirasta kuhakam. The spiritual world is 100% free from what is happening in the material. 100%, not 99.9%. No, it is 100% free from all the dualities of material existence. Therefore, Durga Devi want to be sure that we are 100% cleansed from all unnecessary things before she will allow us to go there. So there are a lot of challenges. Even challenges from Krishna, challenges from your guru, challenges from God brothers and God sisters. They will all come one after another. As you progresses, that is how we getting Lord, step by step. So in the Bible, it said God is full of thorns. It is very narrow and very rough. And the Bible Gotham also said that. Hmm? When one is favored by Christian, a Christian want to take that soul back to Godhead, he will make the path very stony, full of challenges. Your God brothers and God sisters will deny you. They will create a lot of problems for you. They will say so many things that they didn't do. So many things. The mind will bring a lot of doubt, fear, anxiety. Just like when Dove Mahara was fighting with the Yakshas. The Yaksha with their mystic power created an ocean that was coming from all directions and swallowed up. That was a creation. It was not ocean. It was a creation. And but when one see it is real, and Dove Mahara was swallowed. So the sages chanted the mantra, the victory unto Prahlad Maharaj, the great devotee, Dhruva Maharaj, the great devotee. And by Krishna's mercy, that creation was dried up. And Dhruva Maharaj emerged as a victor, the valor, the winner, the champion. He came out victorious. He is a devotee. So all these challenges will be there. Our body bring a lot of challenges. But when one is fortunate and carefully tolerate everything, knowing fully well that these are the necessary things one has to pass through to achieve the goal, one will not be disturbed by these things and carefully traverse the path that will lead one back to God, which is Krishna consciousness. All right?
Yes, Gurudev, thank you so much for clarifying this now. Going on to our next question, in which it says, does Karma Yoga means to follow exactly what the Shastra says?
Karma yoga. It's not necessary that karma yoga means to follow exactly what the scripture says. Not necessary. Karma yoga is dovetailing our material activities in Christian consciousness. That is karma yoga. Dovetailing. It is not pure. It is not the best. But as Prabhupada use the word, making the best use of a bad bargain. That is karma yoga. It is called Niskam karma yoga. Sakam karma yoga. Sakam. One is fully engaged in materialistic activities, and the profit one donate use to sponsor some spiritual activity. Maybe donate something to the temple. He sponsors food for life. Uh, we make some facility available for the preaching of Christian. Either we sponsor some books in this context. So like doing this marathon, people will sponsor about guitar to be given to people freely. All these are Sakam Karma Yoga. Niskam Karma Yoga is when one fully engages himself or herself in Christian consciousness. It's not a Karma Yoga. Activity which is meant for pleasing Christian senses, not our own senses. Sakam Karma Yoga is mixed, it's not pure devotional, it's mixed devotional service. Our sanctification is still prominent, but we purify it by giving some donations, do some charitable activities. That is karma yoga. All right?
Yes, Gurudev. Thank you so much for answering this question. Our next question is, how can we be compassionate to ourselves and to others?
Very good. How can we be compassionate to ourselves? When we stop committing violence to ourselves, that is compassion to the self. We are no more committing violence to the self. No illicit sex. There is no gambling, no intoxication, no flesh taking. One is engaged in studying the scriptures, we're doing devotional service, we're chanting Hare Krishna mantra, we're hearing a lot of glorification of Krishna, Krishna's devotees, the glories of the holy name, the glories of devotional service. Uh, all these activities are signs of compassion for oneself because we have given up all activities for sense gratification. We have stopped it. We're no more doing uh, violence to oneself. And people don't know that violence can be done to oneself. We think that violence means to harm somebody. No one. It is violence to oneself when one takes alcohol, any form of intoxication. It is violence to the self. If one is not taken to Krishna consciousness, that is violence to the self. That means we're not compassionate, even to ourselves. How can we be compassionate to other person when we ourselves are not compassionate to ourselves? They say charity begins at home. We cannot give somebody something we don't have. We can only give something that we have. So if we are not compassionate to ourselves, we cannot be compassionate to others. So last month we were discussing uh, uh, self care and then care for others. So when we say self care, generally for a neophyte mind, what that is possible. Self care, that is possible. But we explain that self care is not falsifiable. Self care means that one is not violent to oneself. We care for ourselves by taking to Christian consciousness, by chanting 16 minimum of Hare Krishna mantra, by eating prasadam, Christian food, sanctified food, by talking only things that have to do with Christian, not unnecessary things, by hearing things, selecting what we should hear, selecting what we should see, selecting where we should go, selecting how we should associate, selecting the activity, even in Christian consciousness, selecting the people who should associate with. That is self care. We're also taking care of the body so that the body can be healthy to execute Krishna conscious activities, to preach Krishna consciousness, to be able to support other beings, other entities in their Krishna consciousness. This is self care. When one is caring for the self, then we'll have the compassion to care for others. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. Only those who love themselves will love others. Loving oneself does not mean selfishness. It doesn't mean false ego. It means that we don't do anything harmful to ourselves. That's loving oneself. Then we can love others. We will not be able to give others poison. If you love yourself, don't take poison. So we give poison to other people. If we don't love ourselves, then we have to commit violence to oneself by illicit sex. That is violence to oneself. Taking alcohol is violence to oneself. Not hearing Krishna consciousness, not being a devotee, not discussing Krishna kata. That is violence to oneself. until we stop violence to oneself, then we can be we can be non-violent to others. So violence begins from the self. Non-violence begins from the self. That is how to show compassion for oneself. Then we'll be able to show compassion to others. Others. These are very um, difficult things that we should understand. We should understand these things. It's a proper and mentioned in Parikita Pokot, chapter 13, text 8 to 12. Ahimsa, in the Ahimsa, non-violence. So Prabhupada say that if we're not preaching Christian consciousness to other living entities, we're committing violence. Why is that violence? Because people are suffering in this material for want of Christian consciousness. It's not because people have no money, not because people have no house, no food, or no material facilities. It is because we don't have Christian consciousness. That is why we are suffering. So, if we are not giving others Christian consciousness, we are committing violence to others. And if we are we're not practicing Christian consciousness seriously, we are committing violence to the self. So, self care means we should not be violent to the self. Then we can be non violent to others. That is compassion for oneself. That we are not doing anything which is injurious to the soul. Because it is not good. If it is good, nobody will ask us to stop. But because it's not good, so the scriptures, the sadhus, the gurus, the Krishna, who knows everything and has our self interest in their heart, they they are sacrificing their life to help us to understand these difficult but simple things that we need to do in our Christian consciousness to be successful, to be able to do what is necessary. So this is self-compassion. This is how we can show compassion to this. All right.
Yes, Gurudev, thank you so much for answering this question. Our next question is: does a spiritual master and a disciple serve in Goloka Vrindavan together, or do they recognize each other?
If the spiritual master and the disciple recognize each other,
If the spiritual master and disciple serve in Goloka together, and if they recognize each other also.
there is no ignorance in Goloka. There is no ignorance. There is no ambiguity in the spiritual world. There is no illusion there. All these things are 100% absent there. So everything is very clear, very clear. So we know each other. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, mentioned by Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, let us go to the world. Let us go to the material world. What is that? They know themselves. So let us go to the material world. There will be disguised that nobody know each other's identity. In this way, we will enjoy ourselves in prayer. And by this, we also invite the sinful people there in the karmic world to join us and become successful, liberated like us. So they know themselves. Otherwise, why would Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada upon seeing the divine grace says about Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada once for the first time he gave him order, you go and preach in the Western countries. The people who were there with him, with Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, who are sannyasis, their semen never drop. They are they are they are Nastika brahmacharis, the sannyasis, right from birth. They are very strong. They were sitting there with the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. They were already initiated. They were there, but they never get the instruction as like Prabhupada got from his spiritual master. You. go and preach. Prabhupada was not initiated, not a disciple, they were not known just the first time. So if they don't know themselves, why will he give such instruction? And our Prabhupada took that instruction on his head and executed it. The result of that is what all of us are enjoying in Christian consciousness. They know themselves. Here and there, they know themselves. All right?
Yes, yes, Gurudev. Thank you so much. Our next question is, what is the fastest way or what a devotee should be more focused on in order to able to communicate to his or her deities?
Um, if you want to communicate, what's the easiest way to communicate with a friend? You have his phone number, you have his address, the house address, office address. So if you have the phone number, you have the address, you have the house office address, you have a cell phone yourself, you have the means, recharge card, there's a lot of credit inside, and the network is very clear. The network is clear and powerful. Then you can easily call your friend and communicate. Suppose you don't have the telephone number, how can we call him? You may deciding it in the mind to do, but you don't have the phone number. Only communicate. So if we want to easily communicate with the deities, then we should understand who they are. The deities are marble, stones, wood, mud. What the deity, the deity, what does it represent? What is it? Just just imagination, one's mind. Just somebody asked me last week. Somebody asked me a question last week. Let me see. In Brazil, uh, deities are just imaginations, one's mind. So what is the proof that the deities are God? It's a God. This is someone's imagination. There's no proof about that. Yes, someone can think like that. But is that what deity is? If we don't understand, then we cannot communicate. Just like if you don't have the phone number of somebody, you cannot call the person. How are you going to call the person? You don't know the address of the person, either office or how. There. You cannot go there until we have the address. Until we have the phone number. Until we also have the means to start going there. So if we want to easily communicate with the deities, we should understand the personalities of the deities. This is directly the Supreme Lord, directly the Supreme Lord before me. This understanding needs to be firmly established in my consciousness in my head. I'm not dealing with wood, marble, stone, or mud. I'm dealing with the Supreme Personality of Godhead in His attribute, in His deity form. This God present before me in the way I can see Him. If He appear here as Brahman, I will not say anything. He appear as Super Soul, maybe to communicate, to appreciate that. Even if it appears Bhagwan, you may not be able to appreciate until one is pure. If one is pure, they appreciate more. So in our case, we are fortunate that we have His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who has clearly, scientifically with full devotion, explain everything and establish Krishna's deity as the supreme personality of Godhead. We can feel it. Offered food to Krishna, we can see the taste different. So no, yeah, the supreme Lord is here. Then we can start to pray to the deity regularly, with the feelings, with the full understanding that yes, I'm talking to a person who, who is not just a person, but a supreme person who hears supremely and also benefits supremely. I'm talking to that person. I'm very fortunate to have this person, and I'm just right here by the costless mercy. Let me take full advantage by associating with the Christian's deity. By this kind of concept, we are directly communicating with Krishna. When you pray to Krishna, you are directly, instantly. He's hearing. Just like when you're talking with a person on the phone, he's hearing you. When we're praying to Krishna, he's hearing us. Yes. That's why we're talking to him on the phone. So he's hearing. That is direct, easy. We don't need any interpretation. We don't need a temple. We don't need a candle, incense. We don't need the flowers. We don't need anything. Just speak to the Lord with your tongue, with your mind. Fold your hand and talk to Him. The easiest way, the direct way to communicate with Krishna. Talk to Him, prayer, vandana, which is one of the 9 names of bhakti. So we have the means. All right?
Yes, Gurudev. Yes. Thank you so much for answering this. Our next question is, how can we make a japa sweet quickly so that Krishna enjoys it?
How can we make?
Our japa sweet quickly so that Krishna enjoys it.
We should try to we should try to we must understand that the holy name the holy name of Krishna, as we are talking of the deity, is directly Krishna and it's not different. This must be fixed in our consciousness. We should be fully convinced about it. We should avoid uh, offenses, which is secondary. The moment one understand that the name and Krishna they are the same. This is the same person. So I'm chanting the name. I'm directly talking to Krishna. The name will and not worrying about over material energy, material situations, but fixed in the chanting. The name will resolve everything, take care of everything. The necessary purification we need to go, the name will take care of all that. And eventually reveal the Supreme Lord Krishna in our heart. By doing this, uh, we will easily make advancement. If one started to meditate on all this problem, that problem, this obstacle, that obstacle, we are dealing with external energy of Krishna. So we're not dealing with internal energy. So the quickest way to transcend, to get out of all this unnecessary thing, is not to worry, bother ourselves with all these things, but to fix ourselves in chanting the name and try seriously to avoid offenses. A devotee asked a question yesterday. Uh, can a devotee who has been offending other devotees the whole year, and then during the month of Kartik, he's offering lamb to the okay, so can that person be delivered? I said no. Although Kartik is so powerful that every little thing we do, Krishna will expand it and give us more. But if we are constantly offending devotees the whole year, and now we are just here to wave lamp, we will not be able to offer the lamp to Krishna consciously. We'll be doing fatigue. And the result is that many devotees are offering lamp, they don't even see whom they're offering the lamp to. That's the consequences of offenses of making to devotees. For those who are trying to avoid offenses, only by by the force of nature, one make offenses, and even with that, one regrets seriously in the heart, always beg for forgiveness. So devotee will make advancement. The holy name will reveal everything very, very soon, and they will attain pure love of God very soon. That is the easiest way to get through these things. It's the easiest way. Does it make sense?
Yes, Gurudev. Yes. So, our last question for today's session is: are there lines of disciplic succession only on this planet, or it is all over the universe?
Location is very kind. Location is very, very kind for all living entities. And we have heard that when Krishna finishes his pastime in this universe, he moved to the next universe. He moved to the next universe. So it's the same thing that he will establish everywhere. Disciple succession will establish everywhere. So it is not only here, it is all over the universes. Wherever Krishna goes to teach, he's going to do the same thing, establishing, re-establishing religious principle, giving us Bhagavad Gita through the Sun dynasty and also through the kings like he did to Arjuna, devotees. So it is all there, not only in one place. Krishna is not father to all this planet, to this universe. He is the supreme father of all living entities. So as he is helping us, he's helping everywhere he goes, all the living entities, the same way he's doing it. So it's not only here that the parampara system was, it is all over. Krishna established parampara system to help every devotee. All right?
Yes, Gurudev. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have reached to the end of today's session. It's been a pleasure being with you all today. Thank you all for your patience. Our deepest gratitude who have attended today's session. We will soon return with another question answer session. Please do send us your question either on Facebook or YouTube channel. You can also send us your question in the ID mentioned below in the description. If your question is unheard, we'll make sure we answer your question in another session. Thank you so much, Gurudev, for answering all our questions enthusiastically. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
We thank all the devotees for being present. Hari Hari Boo.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.